Tonight, the Washington County Sheriff's Office just won CIT Program of the Year for new mental health crisis initiatives inside the jail, including partnerships with peer recovery and the Ignite Education and Reentry program. The Washington County Sheriff's Office is being recognized statewide for its work inside the county jail. At the annual Ohio Crisis Intervention Team Conference, the agency received the CIT Program of the Year award for initiatives at the Washington County Jail. The honor highlights efforts to improve responses to people experiencing mental health crises, along with partnerships with peer recovery services and the jail's Ignite program. Sheriff Warden says the award reflects employees who serve with, quote, compassion and professionalism, and credits the partnerships helping support people in crisis.
They're saying, hey, listen, this is special. Don't stop it, because what you're doing is you're creating hope and also change. But that has to be done a certain way. It has to be done from the peer-to-peer side, segueing into that reentry. It can't be reentry and go, because once they get out, they're going to be struggling with what their original problem is.
The Sheriff's Office says it plans to keep building on crisis intervention trainings, collaboration, and services for those who need help most. Still ahead for this week's American